Guys, when Naomi has to rush down to the palace, right now as she received an emergency call. Things dey sup o. Kabiyesi wey dey whole and hearty this afternoon. Na Kabiyesi we been dey hear tori say Kabiyesi he has been sick since this evening. That Kabiyesi break down. He was shivering. He was feeling cold. That the doctors are in the palace attending to him. When Naomi, as we heard, couldn't hesitate, Mummy Tadenikawo received an emergency call. And it was one of the guards in the palace. He was informing Queen Naomi that your husband is not feeling fine and has demanded for you and Tadenikawo to be in the palace. That Kabiyesi is lying on his bed, feverish, and demanded to see you with immediate effect. My correct and wonderful people, may una carry una better approach share, come sit down very well. Make I yarn una better tori as e dey shele for inside palace. Because the Mamalawos thought that now wey Kabiyesi dey sick, that they can come in. But we heard that before the doctors came, Kabiyesi has already instructed the securities around not to allow his wives enter inside because they might take some things that are very valuable to him. We all know how they normally behave. They don't enter Kabiyesi's chamber anyhow. Sometimes na oletik wey go just enter there, go take one or two and move out. So Kabiyesi has known the character of his women and has ordered the securities not to allow them to come in. Even we heard that Ashley has come in more than 2 times to see Kabiyesi. They told her to go back, that it is not yet time, that when Kabiyesi needs to see them, that Kabiyesi will signal them to come. So the doctors are the people attending to Kabiyesi, and they are complaining that Kabiyesi is having a high blood pressure. He is thinking a lot and his BP is high. That Kabiyesi will be on treatment for some days. So as Queen Naomi received this call from one of the guards in the palace, Queen Naomi did not hesitate to rush down to the palace. Yes, na Kabiyesi wey sent them to call Queen Naomi. Queen Naomi rushed down to come and be with her husband. When Naomi came in well prepared, because one thing with Mommy Tadenikawo is that she truly loves Kabiyesi, and they always talk him. Not for her his money, not for anything, not even for the title that Kabiyesi is bearing as King of Ilefe Kingdom. But she genuinely loved Kabiyesi. So she came well prepared. She cooked food. She packed some bag and luggages. When she was coming into the palace, my correct people, immediately Ashley sighted Queen Naomi. Her mood totally changed. Ashley wasn't happy again. Mariam wasn't happy. They saw Queen Naomi coming in with her car and their mood was not here. Because we all know they see Mummy Tadenikawo as a competitor. And now Kabiyesi don't tell them say make they no come close, but Queen Naomi can have access. So they pepper them for body. But no matter what, Mummy Tadenikawo was supposed to see her husband because she is the first wife in that palace and she is not a troublesome person, as we all know. So my correct people, when Naomi came down from her car and went in with Prince Tadenikawo to see Kabiyesi. Kabiyesi was critically sick, as we heard, but he was so happy that Queen Naomi came in to see him. And to their greatest surprise, they've been waiting for the past 2 hours for Mummy Tadenikawo to come out and go back to Ekire. Because they've been the thing say Queen Naomi will not sleep. Queen Naomi will go after seeing Kabiyesi. Yes, But to their greatest surprise, Mommy Tadenikawo will not leave palace this night. Yes, she has looked at Kabiyesi and know that this is not a condition to leave Kabiyesi with the maids. That she have to stay behind and take care of Kabiyesi. Even Kabiyesi looked Mommy Tadenikawo in the eyes and told her not to go. Yes, both of them are in the palace, Queen Naomi and Tade, and not even the Mamalawos will push them away. And that is how it will be the day where Queen Naomi could come back. All the Mamalawos where they make mouth, if Queen Naomi enter palace, we tear her to pieces, we pour her hot water, we disgrace her. It will be like a film to them. The day where Mommy Tadenikawo could finally carry her property and come back to the palace. They will cry blood, they will shed tears. But she has to do the right thing. Now that a Marcia has seen her in the market and told her to stop running and go back to her husband's house. That she is the one that will make things right again. That the palace has been turned upside down because she is not there. That once she goes back to the palace, things will go back to normal. So we believe that in no distance time, Queen Naomi will change her heart. Yes, she will change her heart and start making plans of going back because it is a must for her to go back to her husband's house. So my correct people, like I said, when Naomi, she came prepared. She even came with a better prepared meal of Kabiyesi. The food where Kabiyesi usually likes, Queen Naomi knows it. So when Queen Naomi received call immediately that Kabiyesi wasn't feeling too well, she had to run to the kitchen and prepare some food for him. And she packed it well and they left accurate to the palace. Kabiyesi was happy to see them, and we heard right now that Queen Naomi is taking care of Kabiyesi very well. Una know say all these men are just like babies too. They deserve love and attention. And that is what Mommy Tadenikawo is in the palace to give her husband. While the wailing wallers will keep wailing because no matter what, Kabiyesi and Queen Naomi are still married. Even legally, Kabiyesi has stormed court to renew vow with Mommy Tadenikawo. So you see all this mouth where the oloris been they make say when Naomi is no longer in the palace with them. You know, all this propaganda they have been fabricating. It is all lies because Mommy Tadenikawo is still Kabiyesi's wife. Once a queen, always a queen, no matter what. So right now, my wonderful people, the Mamalawos, as they were looking with Naomi, she went inside with Tade and her luggages. But they couldn't bear the pains. That how can their husband be sick and stop them from coming in? That's why Queen Naomi from Akure, they were not happy. What they did will shock you. They had to go through the back window of Kabiyesi's chamber to start with the quarrel with Naomi to leave their husband's house. And some people were like, Kabiyesi, Mariam would have taken care of you, Ashley would have taken care of you, and you will be better. Why Queen Naomi? I just love these people when they ask this question. Because sometimes people, they ask questions sometimes. We all know Ashley and Mariam with some others are threats to Kabiyesi's life. If you give them opportunity, they will put something in Kabiyesi's food. They have tried it so many times and they don't care precisely. She has gone to Kabiyesi's kitchen, personal kitchen twice or more, to bribe the maids in there for them to put one or two otumobo in Kabiyesi's food. But thank God, the maids are royal to the core. They couldn't betray the king, rather we heard they resigned. And since I when Kabiyesi hear the story finish, Kabiyesi know they eat from their table. Later, the gods still came in and warned Kabiyesi not to eat on those Mamalawo's table, that they are not what you think they are. They are not good. So you better be careful how you deal things with them. And since then, my correct people, una no go see Kabiyesi at all eating anything with any of them. He's always careful because he wants to avoid a story that touches the heart. So as Queen Naomi was in his room, Queen Naomi was feeding Kabiyesi, Queen Naomi was taking care of him. Kabiyesi was just so happy that Queen Naomi honored her urgent invitation in that palace. Yes, he was happy, he was smiling all through, and we heard he ate what Queen Naomi brought to him. But the Mamalawos are already raining insults on Queen Naomi to leave palace. That Kabiyesi is fine, that it is their job to take care of their husband, that why have they come in, why have she come in to scatter the palace to take care of Kabiyesi, that she have no right to take care of her husband. Now so Miriam and Ashley went through the back door to be cursing Queen Naomi, calling her own sort of name, that Mommy Tadenikawo should leave palace or at once or she will regret it. Well, Queen Naomi did not listen to any of them. My correct and wonderful people, I beg make I greet una first before we carry this our apricot go. Good morning, afternoon, evening to you all according to your time and the time we una take the see that video. Yeah, welcome back to This is TV, and we are still on the gist about wetin dey shele for palace. My wonderful people, Mommy Tadenikawo is live in the palace to spend night with Kabiyesi because she cannot leave her husband with the condition and go back. No, we heard the doctors have begged Queen Naomi to also sleep over until Kabiyesi gets himself before she can be able to leave. And that is how it will be, no matter what this Mamala will do to her in order for her to leave. She has already vowed that she goes nowhere, that she will not leave palace, that she will stay to take care of her husband till Kabiyesi recovers and they fine before she will vomit the palace. So my correct people, the Oloris are giving Queen Naomi attitude to leave palace, to leave Kabiyesi, for them to take care of Kabiyesi. But Kabiyesi himself, before lying down, said no, that he doesn't want any of his wives to take care of him. Rather, let Queen Naomi come from Akure and take care of him. And that is what exactly they did for him. My correct and wonderful people, now the aproko will be carry come be this. We heard that Kabiyesi has break down due to a lot of stress and other things, and we pray for quick recovery of Ooni of Ife right in the palace. My correct and wonderful people, abeg make una gather well, make una chook mouth for this aproko. Drop your comments, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, stay tuned, stay connected, and most importantly, bear in mind that all are alleged information that we gather from the words of social media. We do not leave a stay in the palace to tell exactly what and what is going on there. Bye.